If you have no interest in watching Michael or felt disappointed by the film, then let me recommend you one of the most underrated romantic musicals I've ever seen. Once is a 2007 Irish independent film that stars two real-life professional musicians, Glenn Hansard and Maketa Iglova, as they play two strangers who encounter each other through Glenn's street performance. Through this encounter, they bond over their interest in music, and once Glenn discovers that Maketa plays the piano, their relationship grows closer. On the surface, many would assume the story would be by the numbers, and may be thrown off by the way the film is shot. From how I watched it, the resolution was low, and shots got shaky at points where it seemed amateur. And yet, I was never distracted by its cinematography, and in fact it actually complemented the story. The dirty look of the film elevates the exploration of artistical talent within lower-class citizens. The film doesn't receive that same glamour or expansiveness as like any other musical film. It situates us into our characters' average living circumstances. The use of wild shots are rarely cut away, and it allows us to focus primarily on our leads and their music, and those are the best parts of the film. I mentioned earlier that both our leads are musicians in real life, and you could tell through their on-screen performance. One of the most incredible features in the film is how they perform their musical scenes in real time, playing both the instruments and singing the lyrics, a rarity to see in filmmaking, helping to deliver the most incredibly raw and truthful performances. It illustrates the pure natural talent that comes from people even if they are less fortunate than others. The film not only explores the talents from our leads, but to the local population as well. Watching the local loner pulling up his guitar, or the leads joining a group dinner filled with other musical talents just put a big smile on my face. These two characters aren't isolated cases, and it's one of the few films that illustrate that music is within everyone. The story is fairly simple, but it never falls into the cliches of what's expected in romance movies, and it has some similarities with films like Before Sunrise. They both have a mutual respect for one another, and despite their mistakes and eagerness to be together, they know it was never meant to be, with how different their paths are in life, with Glenn still missing his ex-wife, and Marketa figuring out her relationship with her husband. It's a deeply moving film that exemplifies how music is one of those forms of art that helps reveal people's insecurities and expose their wounded emotions. I love this film so much, and I hope this video inspires you to watch it as well.
Call, then I'll call.